Sarah, where do I begin? Okay, my name is Justin Moore. I'm the founder of Creator Wizard. I'm a sponsorship coach, which means that I teach creators how to work with brands. And I have hired Sarah for many projects. I don't even know if I could count on one hand how many times I've hired Sarah. I want to share my experience of what it's like working with someone that competent, that capable, there's not that many humans like Sarah I've come across in my years on this planet. So the first time that I hired Sarah was to help me bring to life something quite complex for a very sophisticated Notion template. I can't tell you quite how satisfying it is to describe something super high level to Sarah and for her to just like completely bring it to life. It's like without a ton of intervention or micromanagement from me. That's the beautiful, like if I want to invest in hiring someone like Sarah, the reason that I'm doing that is because I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And I want to hire someone that's way more competent than me to implement it. Right. You can only get so far trying to whether it's Notion tutorials online or whether it's web design, Googling around, watching YouTube videos and stuff, you can only get so far. But if I am hiring, I wanted to hire an expert like Sarah and for her to just know what to do, know how to implement it properly. Because at the end of the day, for the Notion template. So for example, Sarah helped me design a tracker template to help my students track all of the different brand partnerships that they're working on at any given time. And it was extremely sophisticated, extremely complex, all sorts of custom fields and formulas and all this stuff. The other thing is that I almost felt like she was an extension of my team because she provided Loom tutorials for my students about how to utilize these templates and all these edge cases, if you're a new Notion user or if you're not, or so it's it was amazing. I was blown away at her level of service and just how seamless the experience was working with Sarah, to the point where it's just I started throwing all sorts of work her way. I would just be email and be like, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you design me these custom proposal templates, these case study templates? Can you help me to read it? I have this sponsorship pricing calculator. Can you translate that into a Notion template? Right. And to the point where we just got into this regular rhythm where it was just okay, yeah, let me wire you the money or let me pay the bill. Just send me the invoice. I'm going to do it. And it was so, I can't tell you how satisfying it was to find someone who's that reliable, who's that dependent, who just gets it done and understands what I'm trying to accomplish. It's just so satisfying. And Sarah is that person. I have worked with and hired so many different designers and freelancers and all this. She's way more than that, but I've worked with so many different types of people over the years, and I've never worked with anyone like Sarah before, to the point where, I was getting ready to redesign. I wanted to redesign my website, right? I had this website that I was using on Webflow, and I was just banging my head against the wall. This sucks. I hate this. Every time I go in here, I hate this. And I think I put a post out asking for advice in one of the communities that Sarah and I are both in about oh, what should I do? And she just messaged me and was I can do this for you. Let me help you redesign this. I think we can make something like totally kick ass. And I was like, let's do this. Right. And so she I got onboarded into this amazing client experience to start to finish, all the specs and all the, brand, style guides and brand, it was this very collaborative process where she just gets it. Honestly, at the end of the day, she just gets it. I just had no doubt in my mind that the new website was going to turn out amazing. And of course it did. Right. And she's just super responsive. And it was to the point where I basically implicitly trust whatever she's going to implement is going to be amazing. And that level of trust is frankly not very typical. I have found I don't know. I feel so fortunate to have you in my life, Sarah, and to have you in my corner and helping my business. And so if you, dear creator and or online business owner, are considering hiring Sarah for anything, what do you take out your wallet? What are you waiting for? Do it before someone else hires her. Come on, seriously. I am walking testament, walking proof to the fact that She is amazing. She will get the job done, and with aplomb, with polish, super professional, super slick. It's a no-brainer. Like, hire Sarah. Like, she's going to help make your business more money. I have no doubt in my mind. That's the other thing, that like, when people land on my new website, it is a different level of credibility and expertise the vibe that I feel like I give off now. Before, it was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is interesting, this is helpful. But now it's like, wow, Justin's business is super professional. I want to hire him. I want to hire Creator Wizard to like help me take my business to the next level. And that's ultimately what I was going for, is like a transformative experience when someone landed on my site. And it was like instantly obvious that you could like hire me at the end of the day, right? And so she did that like 100. That was like kind of the charge that I gave her. I was like, this is what I'm trying to like accomplish. Like, it doesn't seem like people know they can like hire me as their coach. Right. I have like a bunch of helpful articles on here, but like, that's not really the vibe I was going for. Right. And so she took all that feedback and just like completely redesigned it to accomplish what I set out to do. So Sarah, thank you so much. I feel so lucky to work with you. And yeah, anyone who, if you want your direct experience or direct, like, talk to me about my experience working with Sarah, shoot me a DM, shoot me an email. I'm very accessible. Would be happy to do that. And like I said, hire Sarah. What are you doing? Come on, hire her. Give her your account number. Give her your routing number. Just do it.